Robin, where's the speaker? Huh? Do you know where that? I think I had it on the. I had it there.
Table. Right there, Demi.
Where? Oh. Alright, the streamers ones, they can hear us both. Love you. Bye. Yeah, I'll take a look. Huh? If you want to. No, but they can hear us. Alright, laters. Love you. Alright, cool. So open up Discord and send this to people. Whee! Fly. Alright, coolios. Let's mute this. And we'll get it cracking. Bro, the quality... Bro, I can get crazy quality in this. Bro, I want to be able to see the chat in this, but I don't think it's going to let me. I don't think it's going to let me. Let's leave it like that. Hi, alright guys. Bro, they've slapped brand new commanders on us just like out of nowhere. So now I think it's time that we just I'm confused because this kind of just like drops out of nowhere. And I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it at all. They threw commanders in and we just need to, I thought with beta they were just gonna like kind of line it up to like be alongside us. Obviously not. So it seems, unfortunately for the beta players that we have, they're just gonna be stuck. They're literally gonna be stuck, and yeah, I don't know what I was expecting. Like obviously they how they play the game is we start with Mulan was Meta in season 1, so we got archers. Season 2, it was Lubu. Season 3, it was kind of still Lubu. Season 4 is Pike. Actually, no. I know why I'm saying air. Season 4 is 1000% pikemen. So, like, common sense told me that, alright, cool, we're gonna have archers next. No. We're gonna have swordsmen next. And we just don't. We literally don't. So let's take a look. Let's take a peek. I want to make some. Bro, please don't. Rajiv, don't do that. Yeah, don't. If you do that, I'm just gonna have to ignore it, man. I can't reiterate what you say, but yeah, it's a bit of a mad one. And then when I saw the swordsmen themselves, I was just like, bro, I've added. I've messed that up. Settings. I can't even change. I can't even add the P in. That's crazy. I spelled empires wrong. Age of Empires mobile. But yeah, so they've just kind of thrown that in, and we just have to run with it. But fair enough. Like it's literally just fair enough. So I was looking. Yeah, we've got Robin Hood for the El Cid and Saladin, and they're gonna put Scorch and Flame on him. So centers around unleashing commander skills. Got El Cid's commander skill to slow down targets. Which, I mean, I'm not even too sure how I feel about it. That El Cid is just there to slow down people. It's kind of crazy. Like, I think that's kind of a crazy take. Let me center that a bit for you guys. So, obviously, they've got that, which is fair enough. But, like, that's kind of whack, no? Like, don't you think that's a bit eh? Or or is it just me? Like, I feel like it's just all it can do is slow down targets. And then signature skill is going to deal extra damage to slowed enemies, enabling a burst after releasing his command skill. Robin Hood increases damage and recovery for these units, which is, I mean, that's all right. And then he increases damage and recovers units. I guess it's going to come down to how many units. Like, what is that percentage of the recovery? If it's decent, hey man. But I still don't think this is a cavalry. This is a cavalry march after you've just put in one of the strongest marches to the pikemen, which is crazy. So I feel like El Cid is not poking his face into the meta at all, mate. It's not happening. It's not happening. Cyrus is too strong. He's too strong for that. And then there's a chance to restore your troops' rage. That could be good. So I guess in that sense, you could constantly have El Cid popping that his commander skill, constantly slowing people down, constantly dealing damage to it, which is, I guess, is fair enough. Customizable skills, you want to prioritize raw victory and accelerate command skill release. Fair enough. I can see the synergy. For sure. But then we've got Vlad, which is crazy. Sorry, I just hopped in. QSH replacing Alexander confirmed. Bro, we don't even know at this point. We've got so little information. I think we're gonna have to wait until next week when they actually come out. Like, when we can actually look at the skills, and then we can kind of assess like what the situation is. With Cyrus though, I'm not sure how I feel for you Warrior Pikeman players, because I feel like you lot have quite a lot of, like, you lot already have quite a lot of damage. Like, Cyrus is OP already. And you're telling me you're adding in another Warrior Pikeman? This is crazy. Adding in another Warrior? That's crazy. But so, obviously, we know what Cyrus does. He's great in the swarms, bro. Like, this guy, just throw him in. Throw him in. Like, he's going to go crazy against those swarms. And it says that Vlad is going to deal additional instances of damage when you're hero with the highest might. I'm pretty sure in that march, Cyrus already has the highest might. So every time Cyrus deals damage, you can have Vlad deal additional instance of damage. It's going to strengthen your troops' damage output. So I'm just guessing it's going to be like, he's going to increase might attack with maybe a bonus if you're lucky. Cheers, Taz, for the accent. Celestial Spark, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure how that's, like, these new rings, we need the information, and you know how the devs get. The devs aren't even trying to give us the information, like, straight off the bat, so that's crazy. It's crazy work. We're going to have to wait until Monday. We're going to have to wait until next week. Sometime next week, and then we'll be able to see. And then obviously you've got your Mansa in there to like, damage reduction. He's going to do crazy healing as well. But it's a bit like, so right now with the Warrior Pikeman, you've got Barbarossa that you can put there. Or you could have had the Boudica for the 1v1s. I know Barbarossa's really good in the swarms. He's also quite tanky. Boudica, I've seen Boudica go crazy. Sigam, my boy. How you doing? Juan, my boy. Yeah, in 4K as well. You know we had to. But then you putting in a brand new Warrior Pikeman, hopefully is good. I think Rajib, he put in a screenshot of like what those were looking like in terms of the rings as well as Vlad's skills. Rajib, could you be an absolute G for me? In that in the Yapping Discord, if you could just post again the skills of what Vlad does. I want to look at that one more time on the stream. But yeah, that's just, I think it's crazy. Warrior Pikeman have another commander coming in next season. And then, I think it was this way, yeah. Otto. I'm not sure if Qin Shi Huan is Ram, because they mention Ram a lot. They don't actually mention, oh no, they do mention Qin Shi Huan. So they say Qin Shi Huan possesses a unique damage immunity state. The thing is, with new research needed ASAP, do you agree? Of course not. Of course not. With Qin Shi Huan, he's going to possess a unique damage immunity state. And with that, I don't know. Damage immunity, I don't usually see it too much in this game so far. And I'm pretty sure That's what Alexander the Great had, the damage immunity. So he's going to ignore all damage to increase the troops' offensive capabilities. I know how I feel about that. I really don't know how I feel about that. To be fair, me personally, with the Marshall pikemen, I don't respect them that much, like to begin with. So, yeah, I'm not too sure how that's gonna look for you, Marshall pikemen guys. But if the damage immunity is like, if let's say for example, it's like up to 10 seconds where you're ignoring damage, bro, crazy take. But I don't think it's gonna be that good. Damage immunity state when you can only cast your damage every 6 seconds or 9 seconds per turn base. Sigam is spitting facts. He's spitting facts. I don't know. I feel like if he's going to have to buff up their damage output like a crazy amount, then also neglect receiving damage with that damage immunity. If you get that combination, yeah. I think that sounds like it could be really good. I think it sounds like it could be really good. And then you've got Zhug. Bro, if I've got Chinese guys in this chat, I apologize for the pronunciation. Zhug Liang. So what's he going to do? He's going to transfer some of his attributes to the commander while reducing damage taken by the team. That could be good. That could be quite cool because with that, at least... Wait, let me move it so you can actually see on the screen. Let's move that up. That could be good because let's say, for example... You could push over like strategy to Ramses. That could be. I think I like that. I think I like that. But yeah, Darian, as Darian said, bro. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to the Empire coins. Trying to keep up with that is going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. And I think with Ramses, it's from what they recommend. And I'd be real. You can never trust these games and their recommendation. Whatever they recommend is just nah. Just stop by to say hi and show support. Leave a like on the stream. Bro, I appreciate you, Sigam. I appreciate you a lot, man. But yeah, dropping out Theodora, you can pretend with Zhug Liang, you're going to be pushing over stats to Ramses. If you can push over strategy, that could be sick. I think that could be great. And then there's rings that steal stuff, isn't it? Kree, there's definitely rings that you can use to like steal strategy from the enemy to bring it over to yourself. That could be cool. That could be really, really, really cool. I'm not too sure how it's gonna look though. We're gonna have to wait until Monday to see how this looks, because if it's the case that Zhug Liang is pushing over a lot of strategy to Ramses, boy oh boy, yeah, that could. That could be quite cool. I'm looking forward to that. Besides that, it's not going to be much changes. Like, hopefully the Marshall Pikemen could be good with that one. I think it's looking like Pikemen are going to have like a great second season, depending on how this tactician swordsman does for Ramses. Well, we'll see. We can see. It's his skill, not the ring. Oh, okay. It's not a ring that does it. All right, fair enough. But the main thing, again, we don't have the skill. I don't have the skills for you guys, so like, I don't want to like waste too much time looking at that. If we don't have the skills, there's not much that we can do without it. But what I'm looking forward to, is this one. Let's go to server 40. We got the Mightiest Empire this weekend, and to be fair, the matchmaking's awful. Listen, I'm just going to leave my 2 cents. I think the matchmaking is absolutely dreadful for this weekend. For server 42, I respect my 162 guys, but like, guys, like, it's not looking ideal. It's not ideal. However, I've got a couple homies in server 40, and of course, I'm going to be rooting for them to win. But it's going to be a juicy one. I think this is looking good. So we've got server 40 in the lead by not as much as I was expecting, by a 1.5 ahead. And given that they're only fighting in a server with one alliance, I thought they were gonna wash them, unless they're just kind of like chilling. Unless they're chilling. Dunks, no disrespect to 162. No, Dunks, no disrespect to 162. I think the matchmaking is weird, and definitely. I think, Dunks, you've been in like the leader conversations. Like, we're gonna make it as fun as we can, but like, we both like the matchmaking was just a bit odd on that one. But this one, let's look at the rankings we got. We got one. Just, yeah, you can only see one in this top like 17. Thick. That's the only, it's the only way to describe it. Like a thick Latina. Like, bro, they thick up top. We got CTs pushing to 800 mil. That's crazy. I'm going to give Apex coins to Rajib if you guys zero the piece of trash called me. Should zero him, man. Zero him. But yeah, we've got CTs pushing 800 mil, Angry at 400, Spare about 240. Top three is dummy thick. Then we drop down a bit to New Moon, Strong, Pink Color, Poppis. The man himself, Core Kid. Hopefully he gets a line skin. Hopefully he does get the line skin. We need the line skin in server 40 from like the original guys. It's looking strong. And anyone that's seen any of Sigam's streams, I've done one on server 40 as well. These guys are fucking fighters. Anybody that knows server 40, you know that these guys are fighters. Like, they know about the open field. They know about swarming down the rallies. I think they're going to give us a showing for this mightiest empire. It's looking strong. Their midsection is looking very thick as well. What? We got 30 people, about 30 people over 70 mil. Like, these guys are looking very thick right now. It's looking real good. Merits, as I said, this is a server of fighters, man. Like, a lot of merit here. Good distribution of power as well. 1 at 10 billion. Jed almost at 7 billion. Bro, why does it bug out like that? And then SE, I don't really see SE when I watch server 40, but it's still, they can take a tower. They can take a tower. How do I tag people? Bro, let me try it. I think you put at. Oh no, I don't, bro. Listen, I'm still new to this, man. I'm still new. I have no clue how to tag people. But yeah, so as we can see, server 40 is looking mad thick. But their opponents, hey, maybe it's just me. I don't think they're a pushover. I really don't think they're a pushover, because what we got here, Johnny Boy for red, Pro Killer, Power Shell. We got 3 200, basically 4 200 mil players. Now, I guess bro, it's going to come down to how strong these guys are being. Like, it actually comes down to how strong these guys can be, because these guys are going to need to have 100% activity, perfect synchronization. Bro, why is my game bugging out now? Let's close it. How have I lost internet connection? Alright, it's back. Bro, let me play the game! Jada, are you on the Wi-Fi? Bro, I fucking hate this. This game, this thing irritates me so much. It's fine. We'll just keep looking at it as it is. Maybe 4th time's the charm. Ted is strong, yeah? I'm thinking, like, when I look at the top, like, even if we just look at the top, bro, fucking log out then. I'm trying to keep calm and composure. When you lot see me in the Discord, you know I'm relatively calm and composed, yeah? But with server 73, I'm thinking it's going to come down to how strong those 140 players are. How much can they group up and, like, swarm up against server 40? Because, bro, server 40 are no joke. We've got massive players there. And, bro, this is... Shit, every time I try. So yeah, with server 73, fine, don't connect to the internet, Jesus. With server 73, they're gonna have to put in a shift. It's only one alliance. So one alliance having to balance around doing the Imperial City, one alliance having to balance around trying to do the towers as well. I'm not sure, will they have the manpower to do all of that? That's crazy. That's gonna be a crazy ask for them to have to try and pull off. Soldier exposes his vulnerability. Bro! Fuck it, I'll just connect it to my phone. Settings. Oh, this is so fucking irritating. And then this laptop is going to have to be off my phone. Loki, bro, has that has African, bro. No, this you can't even call this African internet. This is lower than African Wi-Fi. Sounds English, bro. I'm English with African Wi-Fi. Could you think you can't get any worse at it? There we go. So yeah, hopefully it logs us back in like the first time round without showing off all the details. Are we still in server 40? Yeah, we are. Alright, cool. So let's go back to server 73, yeah? Their rankings are quite... It's decent. It's decent. As I said, they've only got one main alliance. Now, I'll be so... Like, no offense to server 73, yeah? I'm not expecting anything from your second alliance at all. Like, I'm not expecting anything from that second alliance to, like, hold towers or anything. It's literally going to be down to Crimson. And the issue is Crimson don't even out compare server 40's 1 with their main alliance. They're like still 700 mil behind. Now, alliance power isn't the be-all end-all. It's not be-all end-all. So it kind of is what it is sort of thing. 400 million power versus 200 million could be research or wild troop numbers. Playing smart and playing together. Her top 3 in server 40 is one person. Not sure if it's true. I don't think it's one person. I think it's 3. And Kree will never dodge the accusations. I know he's spare. I just know that he's spare. Like he can't avoid that one. But when we look at server 73's top 10, it is chunky. Like I'm not gonna say it's not, but then at the same time, how active is it? Are you gonna have all of those 10 people gonna be online together? I don't know. I really don't know, man. I'm not high enough power, so I can't actually see the rankings of like their marches, but it's decent. It's like it is a decent top 50. Where's top 50 at? 56 mil. It's not terrible, but I think their drop off is really insane. Because I'm pretty sure server 40 have over like 150 mil. So we've got people with way higher in the top end, but then also higher in the middle end. I'm not naming names. But server 40 have said that this is going to be easy. In the first hour, it's going to be done. Yeah? Listen, I like server 40, I like the guys there. But that's a crazy ask. I don't want to just discredit, like, if all of this top 10 are, like, working really well together in the open field, they might be able to do a little something. Will their top 10... Let's look. So we just had a look at that top 10, yeah? Let's go back to server 40s. Am I in certain? No, I've gone back. These lots top 10 is... I'm going to give it to server 40 purely because of the top 3. Their top 3 is going to be like... Yeah. Yeah, I feel like one-on-one CTs is just going to manhandle. She's going to woman handle people one-on-one. So it's going to come down to like, what can Core Kid do? What can More Kid do when they're helping to support CTs against the top 10 in red? I don't know, man. I think it should be good. I think this is going to be an excellent fight, to be honest. Yes, Miss Blade, how are you doing, brother? How are you doing? You missed. You missed the Wi-Fi crash, of course. Let's look at the merits in server 73, because sometimes it's a telltale sign. Sometimes it's a decent sign of like what work they're putting in. Pro Killer nearly at 200 mil. God damn, boy. God damn, boy. Pro Killer. Hey, man, I'm not gonna be surprised. I'm not gonna be surprised if Pro Killer's like just gonna be putting in a bit of work there. He's gonna have to avoid CTs though, because with CTs, I'm pretty sure we're looking at level 50 rings, level 40 rings, level red 2s and 3s and marches. How is Mathaza in the top 10? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that guy bought an account. He did. That guy did not get 60 more off his own work. He definitely told people to remove their garrison and then flooded them with, he started swarming people. He's got 60 mil. What power is Mathaza? Let's see if... Okay, 77 mil. Listen, I think Mathaza needs to just, like, stay bubbled up. Like, he's got such a target on him. I think this guy just needs to stay bubbled up. Bro, look, he's 77 mil now. On Sunday, we'll probably see 50 mil. We'll probably see 50 mil once all of the troops are gone. But yeah, no, Server 73 have got decent amount of merit. It is not comparing to the likes of Server 40. If we look at the alliance, it's not terrible. It's a billion merit. I can't talk too much because Server 42, we don't have an alliance with 1 billion yet. But you know, a billion, that's respectful. I can't even deny it. It is respectful. But then when we look at Server 40's one, yeah, let's see these chunky guys. Is at 1 point, yes, that's gonna be like 1.6, maybe 1.7 afterwards. The merit is from the account that he bought. Yeah. So it wasn't even merit that he's got himself. Jeds though. Jed know they're the homies. I've known Jed players since like 2022. But 200 mil merits, guys, come on, man. What's the alliance power? Almost 7 bill. I'm gonna need that to push the 300 mil this after Mightiest Empire and the what you call it. I think next week we've got that Golden Expedition, but we've got one at 1.4. It's probably gonna be 1.6, 1.7 after this Mightiest Empire. Like, if we're being honest, they're gonna put in an absolute shift. That's what I think. That's what I think. When we look at the midsection, yes, it's so much thicker. It is so much thicker than what we had in 73. The 50 mil here is 61. I'm pretty sure in 73 it was around 50 something. So quite a way up. And Server 73, remind me, chat, it was like, these guys had maybe, what was it? Was it like 70, 50 mil players? We're still going. We're still going. We got 112. Yeah, nah, man. Hey, man, the midsection in 40 is looking thick as well. Like, I'm scared. I'm scared for Server 73. It's hard to push merits in G when your server has Ts. I hear that. The thing is, like, so I was doing, you know me, I was doing a little something. I was trying a little thing, trying to get my merits from swarming cities, yeah? And when you're about 40, 50 to, let's say 50 to 60 mil, you're only swarming cities lower than 20 mil, to be honest with you. Like, maybe 23 mil. Can we go back to Hero Leaks? Always love it when you yap about Heroes lore. Yeah, we'll go back to it. Critcat. I thought that was Cree at first, but no, it's different. Alright, yeah, we'll go back to Hero Leaks soon, yeah? Yeah, it's going to be difficult because if you're 50, 60 mil and you swarm an inactive, you're looking at 20 mil and below. There's a handful. And with the amount of Golden Expeditions we've had, they're probably all dead already. A smart server's probably zeroed all of them already. When you've got someone like CTs that can... Actually, let's rewind. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Because I'm saying CTs. Is it CTs? CTs? I don't know. It's a French word. Listen, I'll ask my girlfriend. She can speak French. But when she can go around and zero... I think Cree said that it was 180 mil that she started zeroing. If you have the range of being able to swarm something at 180 mil and zero it, just because you've got enough troops, because you've got the strong enough commanders, the fuck is everybody else going to do? It's a guy for sure. Listen, do you want me to break the allegations right now? Do you want me to call her into the room right now to break these allegations? She in UK right now to zero you. Bro, please don't. If she's in the UK, tell her to come here to give me better Wi-Fi, pretty please. Pretty please. I'll pay a pretty penny for that one. But yeah, I can see why it's hard for people to like try and get like, bro, she's almost on 500 million. She's like she's almost 4 times the second place. I know Spare must be chilling. Because Spare is no joke. I'm pretty sure someone's mentioned that it's a maxed account. Angry as well. Angry is big chilling because he's not at 100. He's basically 100 mil. Yeah. Power is about to be 400 mil, and we know he's no joke. I've seen a few recordings where he was putting in an absolute shift. So I know he's not like he might just be chilling, just waiting for the time that he actually needs to do a little something for the people. But yeah, that is server 40 versus server 73. Who are we saying, chat? Who are we saying is winning this? I don't know how to do this poll shit. I'm going to switch account. I'm going to go onto the stream. Just bear with me. I'm going to go onto the stream and see if I can do a poll myself. Do I have like... I should have admin powers in this stream, no? Let's see. I think it's going to be a whitewash. Will they beat them within... Pickles, what's wrong? Can you not hear that? I'll bring her. Pickles. Pickles. Pickles, say hello to stream. My cat's here. She's got all shy. All right, cool. So let's type that out. Who's winning? Who's winning? Yeah. Me. How do I do this? 40 and then 73. Start that poll. Let's pop it in the chat. Yeah? Who you lot taking for the win for that one? Me personally, I think, hey, I ain't gonna say too much. I think it's one-sided. I think it's extremely one-sided already, but hey, that's just me personally. Let's go back to my main one. Pickles, you were speaking earlier. You was meowing earlier. Why are you getting scared? You know the stream chat can't see you. Say hello. No? Okay. Never mind. She doesn't want... She's shy. She's literally run off. She doesn't want to speak with you guys. For those that are interested, this is server 42 versus server 162. Now, this is why I say it's a bit lopsided. Server 42... Listen, I know we don't have the craziest amount. Like, the alliance power... I thought after migration it would be a bit higher. We still haven't even come close to what I said it would look like, even with migration. I think if we move people around, we still wouldn't reach the 775. But hey, man, hey, man, that's whatever. I'm not sure he's talking to girlfriend or cat. That's the cat. That's my little cat, and Pickles. Let's see what the power's looking like. So obviously, not any. To be fair, it's not close to what 73 had, and it's not close to what 40 have in terms of the top 10. I think top 10, yeah, no, it's a bit smaller. A decent amount, 100 mils though, decent amount. You can actually see, I can actually show you what's going on here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 people that are showing their 140s. I think Pikeman there was 6 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 people with the 140s there. Cavalry, 1, 2, 3. Only 3 people showing 140s there. 4. Actually, I'm not counting G70 because they're not all 140. Among the 5 new heroes, which one is MGE? I don't have a clue. I actually don't have a clue. I'm not sure you can even reach that next migration. Bro, probably not. Probably not. But to be fair, am I really fussed with like having it 775? No. If I start talking, you'll call it glaze. So I'm just relax. I'm gonna relax with my talk on server 42, and then I think it's just the 3 people showing 140s in their archers. When we look at server 162, this is why we're saying it's a bit of a mismatch here, because when we look at 162, brother, they've got 3 people over 100 mil. It's not ideal. Bro, Kree, you're 100% right. G70, brother needs the hero X. He needs to be farming tribes all day long. He's slacking. He is slacking. The Chinese Alex says Chinese Alex is going to be the one that is going to be the MGE hero. Is that Zhuge Liang? I think that's Zhuge Liang. We'll go back to it in a sec. But yeah, server 162. So when we look at the alliance power, again, alliance power isn't the end, like, be-all, end-all, innit? I don't think it's the be-all, end-all. It gives some sort of indication. It definitely does give an indication, but it is... Yeah, no, this is a crazy matchup. This is an absolutely insane matchup. Mind you, we are a good server in our rage. Yeah, no, I'm not, listen, I'm not like... I know it's going to come across as, like, me discrediting that. I'm not trying to come across like, oh, yeah... Server 162 is cheeks. Nah, none of that around here. I just think the matchup is just whack. For 162, was it the case that people migrated out? Because I'm not in the loop with like 100+ servers. I'm not sure like how it's looking for them. If this is the norm for their for like the 100+ servers. If it is the norm, that's going to be a problem. The reason that's a problem is we're going to be stuck. You're not going to be able to have like the newer servers fighting against the old servers, and you're not going to be able to have you're just not going to have the old like new servers versus old, because there's going to be that gap. Like, I'm pretty sure, I think this top guy, Korean, he's the only person. Oh wait, no, this engine guy's got 130s. I think it looks like the Korean guy's hiding his marches. I wouldn't be surprised if he's maybe 140. But the engine guy has got 130s. Let's see what power he's on. Pickles, what are you doing? My little kitten, she's just rubbing against my foot. So he's 100. That's quite decent. 100 mil with 130 level commanders. I can't complain. That's not terrible. That's actually not terrible. No, you had 2 servers migrate in. Okay, that's fair enough. They have Wells. We have the thicker mid rank. All right, cool. No, Kree, I'm definitely not. They had new servers, way bigger migration limits. Nah. To be fair, when I think some might have seen Kree mentioned in like the main chat the issues with migration, and it's true. You've got the newer servers with lower population, smaller cap, and then they also can't like migrate as many people. That doesn't make sense. Like, that doesn't make any sense. There's always going to have that overwhelming gap between the newer servers and the older servers. Like, it's not fair. It's really not fair, but such is. We ain't leaving this game. I keep saying to people, like, yeah, like, it sucks, it's annoying, but hey, ain't nobody leaving this game. So it really is what it is. Bear with me, chat. I'm just gonna like put a few tags onto the stream, help blast it out. But yeah, someone mentioned that they wanted me to go back to the commanders. I'll keep it brief again. So I'm assuming the Zhuge Lang guy, I'm pretty sure, or is it Qin Shi Huang. I'm assuming that's going to be the Alex, because it does mention the damage immunity. So I'm guessing he's going to be the one that's going to be the replacement for Alex. What doesn't make sense is, when we saw Alex, though, his skills looked overpowered. Like, his skills looked mad overpowered, and hopefully, maybe, fingers crossed, we'll have a chance that these Marshall Pikemen can put in some heat. What Soldier's saying is RIP 162. I didn't even say that. Listen, them words ain't never come out my mouth. You see, listen, they're damaging my image, man. They're trying to damage my image. I never said none of that. But I still think it's just, yeah, it is weird matchmaking going on there. So Qin Shi Huang, damage immunity. I don't even think that's that great. I don't know how damage immunity works right now. Wait, I'm being dumb. We can check that. We can check that right now. Where is it? Expedition. He was somewhere here, isn't it? Yeah, boy. So, is it going to be this dude? Every 6 seconds, recover. Well, let's see. So, recover units. And this says, you're going to, Qin Shi Huang possess damage immunity, ignore all damage to increase, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't mention about hero recovery. It could be, listen, again, I don't have the skills in front of me, so I can't be making no false claims. I ain't like some other people, hint, but I can't say for certain that this is going to be him. So every 6 seconds, you're going to recover units. That's at base as well, so that's not with full red skills. Damage immunity for 1 second. That's kind of shit. I think that's shit for 1 second. At least make it 3 seconds so it's 1 full turn, or six for 2 full turns. That might be a bit too broken. But it's only a 12% chance if it's a 12% chance to grant the damage immunity, why the hell is it only for 1 second? Maybe I'm just bugging, chat. Maybe, like, chat, let me know if you think I'm bugging. I think that's a crazy take, that he's only got it for 1 second, and then you can, during which troops ignore damage, increases the damage of command next skill by 20%. That's mid. I think people hype that up, but like maybe I'm slow. I don't see why that's hyped up so much. Every 6 seconds, recovering the units with the strategy and might bonus, that's cold. I think that is probably going to go up to a decent amount. Oh wait, no, it's going to stay this. That's not a red star skill. So this is it at max. That's kind of It's kind of Recover units after 6 normal attacks. Bleh. Let's see what that hat to is doing. Deal strategy damage to enemy troops. 240. She's gonna. I think this lady right here is gonna do stupid damage. Stupid damage. Because what do you mean she's doing might, strategy, and armor, reducing all of it 42 with a strategy bonus? You know her strategy is gonna scale high. You know it's gonna scale high. Soldier Boy trying to nerd is like Rajiv trying to flex one. Bro, listen, y'all ain't even know. You're talking to a genius right here. You're talking to a little genius right here. Increase hero strategy by 30%. And activation chance of signature skill by 10%. Deals 1. Yeah. Hey man, I can't afford this character. So I'm looking at this for you guys. Like this ain't a character that I can afford. Deals strategy damage up to 3 enemies. Nice. 308 with strategy, and then recovers units that equal to 7.45% of the skill damage. Ugh. Yeah, she's going to be filthy. Only issue is she's an archer. And in this game, they have no respect for archers purely because of Lubu. As much as the pike... Yeah, pike stops have been going up. 100% they've been going up. But you're countered by Lubu. 30% damage increase from... Like, Lubu's going to do 30% damage output to you. That's filthy. Okay, I'll send screenshots when it's released. I bet. Yeah. Send them screenshots, bro. I'm gonna need them. I'm gonna need them. Henry for the archer. Martial archers have no love right now. So I'm guessing. I don't know. Like, bro, why did they tease this for so long? Like, there is no signs of these commanders coming out anytime soon. A bit crazy. A bit crazy to me. Overall, though, what are we expecting from these new commanders? Because what I was thinking was going to happen is we were going to get a warrior sword commander. Obviously, I'd be smoking copium all day long. You know me. I'm always got like that optimism. I'm hoping that things are going to go in our direction. It's not. It hasn't been going in my direction for the heroes, for the events. So maybe I need to just like leave it. Let the devs do what they're going to do. Let the devs do what they're going to do, and we see what happens there. Bro, this is... Yeah, no, this match... I'm ranked 370. That's awful. It's awful. Let's see what we're working with now. So, I've been playing around with my swordsmans a little bit. We're slow rolling Lagatha up to 5-star. What I need for my swordsmen mainly, though, is they need the 3-star on the... No, they need the 5 stars on their skills, because, bro, we're rocking full 3 stars here. This ring is fine. I really want to replace this ring. I really want to get rid of this ring. I don't like it at all, because it reduces an enemy. Yeah, that's fine, but it's like, it's only a 30% chance for it to land on Miyamoto, who's who I really want it to land on. So I'm going to get that replaced for the Skyward Knight. We're getting close to it. Getting mad close to it. I think if we do next week of getting 100... What did I do this week? Yeah, if we do another week of doing 100, we should... I think we should be able to buy it, and then from there we just like slowly build it up to level 20 so we can push out the deer. And then also I want to get this up to level 20 as well. Only problem is... The only problem I have with it is Lofty is good. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit and say it's a bad ring. Those first 18 seconds with the damage reduced and then also increasing damage for the next 18 seconds. It just doesn't scale a crazy amount because it's so low, and then armor and strategy on a warrior build is kind of... Maybe it's just me. Hey man, that's just me. I just don't think it's like... it maybe like pushes up to like maybe 10%. I haven't done the maths recently, but I think it will only scale up to about 10% damage reduction, 10% damage up, which is it's all right. It's all right. But I think my priority over this is definitely... Where's my sacreds? Where is it? Where's Skyward? No. There we go. Because at least here, if I slap this on... Oh, wait. Oh, it's with strategy as well. But that's going to be a decent amount. I think that's going to be a decent amount. Actually, I need you... Oh, this is perfect. Chat, I want you lot's help. I want you lot's help. This might be the only time you hear a content creator I put quotation marks content creator up. This is what I need help with. I really want Skyward Knight. However, I also want, where is it? Falcon. I think this is such a sexy ring. It's such a sexy ring. Because it's going to do recover your troops, and it's also going to reduce your troops damage taken by 6.7. Let's see, at level 30, because we can... That's the sweet spot, I think, for purples, like between level 20 and 30. 30 ideally, yeah. But the issue is, yeah, if I get this ring, who do I put it on? Because I can't put it, like, Skyward Knight is going to drop down the damage taken, and Lagatha does damage, Miyamoto does damage, so I don't really want to do that. Hi, Core Kid, my boy. Falcon issue is the 9 second, yeah, every 9 second, yeah. But then I think, Kree, when you think about it though, it's Warrior Swords. Warrior Swords last a decent amount of time. They do last a decent amount of time. Do you think, what are you saying, Kree? Is it a miss? Is it a miss with Falcon and we just ignore it? Because what I was going to say is, I'd want to put Falcon on this dude. I want to put him on Mehmed. He's already got the healing. Need to get this up. I don't think... We need one more gold and we can get that one to red. If I put that on him, I can't put Skyward Knight on Lagatha because then it drops down her damage. But I want it to boost Miyamoto's commander damage. You see the issue that I'm having? So it might just be a case of I just can't use Falcon. It might just come down to I can't use Falcon at all. We'll just go Lofty. We'll push that to 20, but I'm not going to push that to 20 now. I think it makes more sense. Get Skyward, get that to 10, swap it out for Deer, and then we can just like divvy up what we decide to push to 20 first, then get the other one to 20. I love Falcon on paper, but less in reality. Skyward on Mehmed. But alright, Miss, that's the thing. If I put Skyward on Mehmed, what's the point? I don't get the full use out. I won't get the full use out of it. Fuck that. Let's go back to Falcon. Your healing effect. Is that my healing effect across all commanders? If it's the healing effect across all commanders, that's fine. Then I can put the Falcon on Lagatha, and that's perfectly fine. But I have a strong feeling that it's just not. I just have a strong feeling that it's going to be whoever the ring is on, it's going to be the person who's going to be receiving that. If we get that to level 30, fucking hell, mate. 11.9% healing effect. Damn. Badger protects swordsman from Mulan. Bro, Groot, you're not wrong, but no one's worried about Mulan. Again, it's it's an archer, and Lubu isn't dead. Like, Lubu is not dead at all. Why? Kree and Korkid, I need to put you in stream jail. Because what is it with you guys and clapping things? These horny bastards. So yeah, I don't know, chat. Do you think the healing is going to be on all of them? You don't need Falcon on Warrior Swordsman. Both Lag and Mehmed. Ooh. You're shitting me, does she? Motherfucker said that she heals. Deals, blah, blah, blah. Ignore. Bro, am I being thick? Where does she heal from? Bro, where do you... Wait, hold... Sorry, I'm so confused. You don't need Falcon and Warrior Swordsman. Both Lag and Mehmed heal. Lag heals? I'm bugging out. I have to be bugging out. Bro, why did that turn off? Oh, that's why. Wait, am I misreading something? Increases. Nah, dog. Bro, no. Okay, I'm just gonna say, okay, she heals. I can't see it, but apparently she healed. Nah, surely not. Let's do. That might have been too quick. bad. Hey, missed. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. I see the healing right there, mate. I see the healing right there, mate. Fair enough. I didn't... Yeah, no, I was slow on that. I didn't realise that. But yeah, this is what the Warrior Swordsmen for me are looking like now. Not great. Not great yet. Here's what it is. This season we'll just focus on building them up because for whatever reason, everybody and their mothers decided that pikemen is the way to go. Oh wait, I'm not even... We'll do that later. So all in all, we've got new heroes coming. We'll definitely check that out in the next stream. When is that going to be? Probably Monday. I might stream the Mightiest Empire this weekend. Bro, this fucking thing. Why are you trying to get me hungry? There we go. Yeah, we might stream that Mightiest Empire this weekend. Don't think it's gonna. Again, I don't think it's gonna be like the funnest one for people to watch. So probably not actually. Without Skyward, you think swordsmen suck? Hey man, look, cool. Listen. I hear you loud and clear, brother. We're working towards it. Next week, we'll grab another 100 from the custom gifts. That should. What's that? 200. That's the 200. 300. Yeah, we should be able to make that with 100 hammers next week. We should definitely hit 4K, and we can get the Skyward. I'm not sure how many other things have I got saved up. Not enough. Not nearly enough, mate. God damn. Let's show the rings that I've got right now. So we've got Lofty 11, Tranquil, and this is just, bro. This is why I need a ring reset because I've just got this chilling. For no reason. I'm not using Mulan. I'm damn near sure don't have Tactician Pikeman, so it's literally just here for no reason. If I could... Oh my god, if I could reset that and just give that to the Lofty immediately, that would be perfect. Then I could just push this straight to level 20 and that would be fine. But, yeah, no, that we're working on it. We're working on it. Slowly and surely we're getting there. But yeah... You don't buy custom gifts. What are you talking about? Bro, every week we max this out. Every week. To be fair, those were hammers for sure. I got myself to 100 hammers and then I was just like, you know what, fuck it. The rest of them we can go on to tech. But yeah, I guess we're going to have to really wait because without actually having the skills in front of us, I'm not really sure what to expect from these new commanders. I'm hoping, I am really, really hoping. Let's bring you back and then switch you over to Cavs. Bro, I said recall. Does anybody notice? I feel like the commands are so slow. Maybe I should try it on the PC. If we push the Lubu March to full 5 stars, but like, if Vlad is good on Cavalry, that's gonna annoy me a little bit. That's really gonna annoy me a little bit because it's like we just got Timur for a season. Don't give us that Warrior Pikeman treatment where each season you're gonna give me something new that I'm gonna go switch over to. Like I'm not trying to deal with that. I'm not in that game at all, man. Obviously we're gonna have to do it if we have to do it, but if he's good for the Warrior Cavalry. If he's a necessity, fuck it. We're gonna have to do what we're gonna have to do. I don't think he will trade out with Attila though. I feel like Attila is way too useful. 35% for double attack, and then also increases the commander's damage by 35%, and then by 50 might bonus. Yeah, nah. Show Lubu gems. For Lubu, I think some of them are red 1. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like that all unit attack's definitely red 1. Those are all... Is that... That's definitely... Those are normal. Those are red 1s with 1 normal red. This is what we got for Lubu. This is decent. If I could, I'd really want to... I'd boost the unit capacities up and then use less of them so I can trade them out for health. I much prefer health. Like, when we look at the rest of the guys, I just put health on them. That one's red 1. Yeah, no, most of it is just like your first level of red. Wait, I thought I had more... I've definitely thought I had more health on this. as I slowly do with the renovations, I'm gonna definitely trade that out for health. Health is crazy. Health on Lubu is crazy. When you see like the guys like Canada, not even actually no Canada, that's Kraken level. Let's keep let's calm down a little bit. When we look at some of the big mid spenders in the game that are getting to like 100% on the health, that's can't lie. That's where I'm trying to get at, man. It's 93.9 right now, which is decent. To be fair, with the lack of health gems I've got, that's actually quite decent. But yeah, 100 plus HP is what I need for the Lubu March. This guy, for me, Lubu's just been perfect. Like I have no qualms about Lubu. This guy has just been perfect for me. What really needs work though, is the Warrior Swords. My Warrior Swords gems need work. They need work. The bonuses are meh. The bonuses are very meh. Like we need to get that HP up. We need to push that to about 90%. I think with Merc Stage 2, and then also eventually, what else could we do for that? I guess castle facilities, and then gems. So what do we have? Defense and attack, might, hero active. Yeah, a lot of gold still. A lot of gold. Defense, armor, hero recovery, armor health. And I'm not even sure what we're running on lag. Yeah, no, lag needs help. Let's see if we can trade any of these for... No, we ain't got any might right now. We're gonna definitely need to pop open some... The thing is with lag though, I have to keep her might lower than... Oh wait, no, we can definitely trade that out. Let's move that over to... Let's switch that out for this. And then we can move that to that. And get that. It's not yet. We just need to keep it down a bit. Why don't I gather? I'll do that a bit later. Maybe Vlad will be opening for Arthur Cav. They surely got a synergy with the defense ignoring and the trigger once at most every 3 seconds is more leaning towards active skills. That's true. That is true. Vlad, hey man, listen, I'm pretty sure when we saw the screenshots of Vlad, it did have Warrior it had Warrior Cav and Warrior Pikeman. It could be for both. It could be both. It really could be both. But again, the amount of changes that the devs be doing, I don't know, man. Oh yeah, no, miss. Don't worry about it. We've got what's it called? We've got Mia's might way above, but Mia's 5-star, so that's the reason why. If we plus 66, fuck. If we had 66, that's what 573. Yeah, no, she's gonna skyrocket past. She is going to skyrocket past. We're gonna have to. Yeah, we'll manipulate that somehow. We'll manipulate that somehow to make sure that it's low, that we can get Miyamoto slightly above. Fuck, that's gonna be. Fuck, that's like 32 difference. Fucking hell, yeah, nah. We'll figure something out to get that past. If we do the maths on that, that's gonna be. We're gonna have to change all these gems. Fuck, we're gonna have to change. No, what we'll have to do is we're gonna have to push all. These are already red. It's gonna be hard. That's gonna be really difficult. Hey man, lag needs to be higher might than Mehmed. Yeah, no, she is. She's way higher. Way higher. But yeah, man. It's gonna be, yeah. I'm not sure how we're gonna get that to work, but we'll get it to work. With Lagatha, we'll just slow roll it to 5 stars and then we'll figure that out on the way, to be honest. We'll figure out how we're gonna keep Miyamoto's might higher than Lagatha's in the future. But yeah, what do I need? Wood, stone, and last but not least, gold. So I have server 13 on this account. You're not going to see my name if I want you to. Actually, no. Let's hide that. Let's hide that. You lot don't need to see my... Oh, wait, no! Fuck, no. Cancel. I realized I can't even go into my other account to see server 13. Oopsies. No need to worry about her might. Check the last paragraph of Miyamoto's description. No, it's for Lagatha's passive. We need to make sure that stays higher than... Miyamoto's might has to stay higher than Lagatha's. That's what I've been told. Show server 9. It's not server 9, bro. It's Kingdom 9. Look. It's Kingdom 9. Let's double check some other server. Remember server 16? I want to take a look at server 16 because these used to be one of my favorite servers. Like, genuinely, this used to be one of my favorite servers ever. I used to think super active, cool people in there. And then they went and fucked it with Civil War. Then people just started dipping out. Now, their activity was insane. It's not terrible. They're fighting server 56. I'm pretty sure server 56 got a Civil War. But yeah, no, server 16, crazy activity. Not the strongest. No offense to Ginny. You know I love you, Ginny. But it wasn't the strongest. But then after the Civil War, when you had like the guys like Cloudlink, I think it was Nebulous, Grubby moved in, but there was like, I think there was a third person. They all left, and bro, god damn. To be fair, the Alliance power is quite good. It's basically the same as server 42s. But after they left, I feel like, would you say that they were pushing into tier 1? Chat, do you think that server 16 was pushing into tier 1? Also, what was that poll saying? Yeah. 26 people. Let's see. Let's just end that. Some people thought that server 73 could win. Damn. What was that? Maybe 3 people? What's 11%? Yeah, about 3 people thought that could be. Fucking hell, fair enough. I think 100% chance that 40 wins. Whether they win in the first... hour is a different story. I mean, server 16's midsection isn't terrible. Level 50th place being about 60 mil. That's not terrible. That's not terrible at all. 100 people at 50 mil. That's not terrible. But damn, I think Civil War really ruined them. But I'm hearing that who they're fighting now. Ugh. No, they're farmers. Yeah. Like. Again, listen. I'm not here to trash talk nobody. I'm all for positive vibes, man. I respect all you guys. We're all in this game together. But when we played them, they weren't crazy or nothing. But that's just my 2 cents. Now we got server 56. God damn, this isn't old server. Yeah, nah. People must have just left here. People must have just ran out of this place. 2 people over 100 mil at this stage. Fucking hell. Damn. Nah, that isn't good. Your 50 and the 50 mil is mad low as well. But apparently these lot are having a civil war. Maybe we can see. Alliance powers, it's alright. Apparently though, these lot are beefing right now. There's like big... Nah, I ain't seen no clashes though. I really can't wait for big KVK because I feel like when we stream, we're just going to be able to see so many of these. Like, we can just jump around and just see actual fighting. Okay, there's something going on here. Okay, no, there was something going on here. I just don't understand at this stage of the game. Why would you be in a civil war? That's just so, like, it doesn't help your server at all. Jada, when you're finished, could you come here quick? She's just gone toilet. So that's server 16, server 56. I think server 16 have got it, but someone said that they're farmers. I'm not going to say who said it, but somebody said that they were farmers. Empire 27. Let's take a quick gander at what they've got going on. Server 27, what are we saying for them? Are they tier 2? Do we think that these guys are about a tier 2 server? I think they've got crazy activity. I know that for sure, that they definitely have got crazy activity going on. Rajib, all I needed Rajib was to send that screenshot and he didn't do it. Fuck's sake. Who are they fighting against? Bro, what are these matchmakings? Friend, come. 2 seconds. I just need you to say something because apparently you're not real. Just literally one word.
No, everyone's really bad made up.
Okay, fair, fair enough. That's embarrassing. Server 13 is tier 2 now. Shut up. Miss, shut up. Miss, shut up. Just, no. Stop it. Basically, for those that don't know, apparently, actually, no, I'm not even going to listen. I'm not even here to spread that. But me personally, Server 13 are not tier 2. They are not tier 2. They weren't built on the backs of just 2 people. I don't think that's changing anytime soon. So what we've got here is, yeah, this matchup is crazy as well because 21 billion to 8 billion is an insane gap. Let's see what Server 27 are looking like now. She wants water. So with Server 27, they still seem to be quite free to play friendly. This coacher has been like 140 mil for like... I can't talk because we've got guys that have stayed the same. Where's Pickles? Yeah, she's underneath me. I'm just closing the door slightly. Alright, cool. Back into the flow of things. Sorry about that. Yeah. Server 27, I can understand why they were regular because they don't seem to be pushing much at all. Like, it seems like they're refusing to push in terms of power. But the split is quite sick. 7 billion, 6 billion, 6 billion is insane. That is insane to have. Now, obviously, anybody that's fought them knows that it's quite like free to play across the board. But the activity wasn't terrible. When we saw, I think they fought against Server 9. Server 9 top tier, tier 1 definitely. But it wasn't terrible. I think their rally lasted for like a full 50 minutes. Just because they got that many people, they can keep pumping into the rally. I'm not sure if the rallies are trading well. I'm pretty sure the eliminations were quite low, but they were able to do it. So that's all that matters. So this is what we've got here for Server 27. The midsection isn't terrible. No, actually, no, I lie. The midsection's quite thick. There's 34 people over 70 mils. Not terrible in the slightest, mate. Rank 50, what we got here. 62 mil, that's... Hey, man, there's some tier 1 servers that don't even have that. That's quite good. That's quite good. And then the 50 mil. What the fuck? Bro, what? 130 people at 50 mil. That's not terrible at all. Yeah, that's perfect. When's the Sainsbury's coming? Alright, so next, I'll end the stream soon, not too long. So they've got 50 people over 130 mil. That's insane. That is quite insane. I give it to them. I do give it to them. Then when we see who they're fighting against, I'm not expecting much from 36 given the gap that we saw in the Mightiest Empire loading. Like the score. Yeah, see? Bro, some of these new servers need a merge. Like some of these new... No. Some of these old servers need to just merge together. Like imagine you put server... Who is it that they're fighting? Who are tier 1 servers? Do you really want me to get into... Are we getting into that conversation? Are we actually... Are we getting into that conversation? Who the tier 1 servers are? Give me a sec. Let me just go through server 36. I'll go back to 42 and we can take a look at tier 1. So... Maybe they're mad inactive. What do we got here for the power? Bro... We got, so what? Server 27 was 766, and we've got 6 and 0. Wait, no, that must have lagged out. Okay, yeah, 6 and 3. Video when, bro? Let me show you. The video's cooked. Like most of the video's actually done. I just haven't posted it. Miss, most of the video's actually done. I just haven't posted it yet. It's for the Mightiest Empire. Golden Expedition even, but don't worry, it's coming. We're cooking that soon. Just be patient with me. Just be patient with me. I'll give it to you before the 5th of August. I'll say that. I'll give it to you before the 5th of August. Server 36, yeah, not ideal. Not ideal at all. No offense to 36 guys, if there's anybody here. 50 mil at 25. 27 was 130 and these guys are 25. Yeah. Pain. Absolute pain. Now, we'll end it on who we think the tier 1 servers are. Yeah? So, 40 of course, without a doubt. I'd give server 40 tier 1 status, 100%. With server 40, this is my opinion. before migration, these lot were fighters. Like open field, you saw what Core Kid, More Kid, the Antonius guy, New Moon, Popis. They were putting in work in the open field. Like 100%, those guys know what it is when it comes to actually fighting. Nothing but respect for them. Easy. 13. Listen, Mistblade, what he's saying is false information. Server 13, 100% tier 1. These guys are smart. No stereotypes, but it's a Korean team. You play these games, you know what Koreans are on. You know what type of timing that the Korean players are playing with. So, server 13, 100%. 42, no bias. And then 9. I really wish I had server 9 on here. Maybe for next stream I'll make I'm pretty sure I had an account with them. I definitely had an account at some point with them. I'm not sure. Do you lot know who they're fighting? 18 tier 1. The high tier 2. I'd say they're like right on the cusp of tier 1. Reason being, their top 10, obviously we don't have it up in front of us right now, but their top 10 is quite thick. I know that they've got, what's his name, Ash, Sephiroth. I'm not sure if Sephiroth is still playing because he was trying to sell his account. Grizza, Alolo. They've got like, I think they were decently strong 140s. You can walk anyhow, Jade, it's fine. But I don't think they've got the numbers. They definitely don't have, yeah, actually, no, Kree. No. That's a perfect explanation. Explanation. If you saw what happened between 9 and 18, it wasn't like, oh, there's a chance. I think if you watch 13 versus 42, there was a bit of a chance. At the end, 13 just locked in. And, like, props to them. The strategy for 42 was old, outdated. It didn't work. But I don't think you could say it was, 13 just owned 42. So it was a bit of a split there. When you look at 9 versus 18, guys, it wasn't close. Like no offense to like 18. I got love for Dayton. Like he might get happy with the mod's powers, but I've got respect for those guys. The difference between 9 and 18 was huge. It was huge. Whereas if you were to put it to like 18 versus 27, that is much closer. Because low key 27 is just like the smaller version of 9, if we're being honest. They got the activity, they just don't have that manpower in the open field. And I think if you did take 18 versus 27, it's way closer. Way closer. But it is what it is. It is what it is. 13. Oh, listen, this brother's got the #1 crown and the #1 hate. That crown is for haters. That crown is for the haters. Mavel, what's good, brother? Hope you're well. I hope you are well. So yeah, tier 1, 9, 13, 40, 42. Me personally, I think that sucks. We've got 200 plus servers. Obviously, we can't count all 200 plus. We can only really look at, let's say, probably the first 90. I think 90 in like, that's what I'd say the cutoff point for like the old servers. If you look at those old servers, you're telling me that 4 at the top. Like, unless those 4 fight against each other, I think those 4 are beating everyone else. That's just me, though. I'm most fair hater. No, you're not. You give me the most abuse. But it's all love. I know it's all love. But yeah, no. I think it's just, I just think whether we need to do it through merging servers, which could be good, because if you looked at some of the servers, let's say it was 36 at 27 were fighting, and 56 at 16 were fighting, or even 16. Like, a merge between 36 and 16 could be amazing. That's what we kind of need to push them into the top, like that tier 1 category. Until that happens, it's just like, like I feel like the gap's only going to keep growing. If you saw the spending power of some of these servers, like 13 beat 42, you saw what happened with 42, the amount that unlocks the level 140s. You're not usually seeing that against the in other servers, and it sucks because over time, when more progressions come, when more people are unlocking that the new research, the gap is growing. So it's just going to be harder and harder. Yeah, bro. Yeah, listen, he's right. Like the gap is it's not as close as some people think. And I think with server 40 versus 73, I think that might be the best place to showcase it because 73. Oh, I think 73 could be a tier 2 because that top 10 I can't sleep on that top 10. And I know numbers like 140s are different. Like your power is not going to be the be all end all. There's some people that their power actually talks facts. Some people have inflated power. Like, it's harsh to say they do. They do have that inflated power, and I'm hoping 73 don't have that. But bro, if server 40 dominate server 73, we're going to see like that is facts, that the gap between the tier 1 and tier 2 is huge. And if anything, with the migrations, with people obviously wanting to go to those bigger, stronger servers for those wins, it's going to be peak. It's not going to be great for those smaller servers. And the devs can't really do anything on that. That's us as a community. Like, just got to get better at recruiting. You got to get better at recruiting. Oh, Mist, could you do me a massive favor? If you put a screenshot of the top 15 from server 13 in Discord, if you DM that to me, and then put the top 15 of server 4 in Discord, and then I can just kind of do like a quick little comparison. Put the alliances merits as well, so we can do like a quick little comparison just for the stream. Worst part is those 4 servers can do 3-1 in big KVK versus any other servers. That's an issue. Listen, I don't want to talk. I don't want to get too ahead of myself for like the big KVK. But I do think some of those big servers, when it comes to 3v3, is just gonna it's gonna be mad. Because if we get into those scenarios where the big KVK, just remember also, guys, remember, it's not just, it might not be 4 servers, it might be 3, so it could be just a 1v2. And if it's a tier 1 server versus like 2 tier 3 servers, those tier 3 servers are cooked. Like, I'm so sorry, but your troops are gonna be in an awful state after a week long of fighting. After a week of fighting, you've got players like CTs with 65 million troops. You think she's not going to be zeroing people all week? Like, you're going to be thinking, oh yeah, flag war, we need to build to Kingsland. When CTs zeros people in zone 1, when she zeroes people in zone 1, and then you're getting to zone 2 before you're getting to Kingsland, or how, obviously I don't know how it's going to play out, but if you get to Kingsland without the recovery, and you don't have the troops to continue fighting, you're finished. So it doesn't matter if it's a 2v1. You don't. What does it matter if you don't have the troops? If the top players are online 24/7, which we know is going to happen. We know is going to happen with the pilots and everything. It won't matter once you get to Kingsland and you have no troops. It's just peak. And yeah, migration favors tier 1s, because as we said, the reality is people want to go to the top servers. For 42, what I knew is I personally didn't do, like, I'm one of the R4s, but I didn't do too much for the migration because a lot of the time it's inbound. You're not doing too much outbound. Obviously, if you do the outbound, you're probably going to be in a better scenario because you've got, like, you're choosing. You're going to have a choice. Missplayed, thank you, my brother. Thank you for that. You got a choice of, like, you choose who you speak to and then you try and convince them. But, bro, you don't understand. Like, Age of Empires, besides all the bullshit of the devs and everything, this is an active game. This is a very active game. People are playing, people are talking, people are wanting to go to those big servers. Tier 1 are going to have the most favor when it comes to migration. There's not much you can do about it. If you're tier 3, you're struggling to win every Mightiest Empire. Your MGE isn't fixed. People are going at it random. You're going into wonder contests. People aren't showing up. Why the hell would people want to migrate there? I wouldn't. Hey, man, that's just me. That's just me. Obviously, everyone's different. That's just me. I wouldn't want to migrate there. You want to look at the top places where you're winning on the wonder contest, where you go into the Mightiest Empire and there's a good chance you're going to win. You go into the Golden Expedition and there's actually a plan. People know what to do. You go into Mightiest Empire, you've got like actual organization. That's what people want in these games. Suggest a good way for merge is to make more tier 1 servers, need 10 tier 1 servers minimum, and then merge. That could be good. Do you think, do you think though, you merge servers into being tier 1, so we just get them together so that troops-wise, not troops-wise, but player-wise, they mirror a tier 1 server, and then from there you kind of just do your own thing. Like, management has to come into play. You have to organize it to actually be tier 1, because it's one thing having the players. If you've got shit leaders with no strategy, you're cooked. We've seen, I think it was 119 versus 139. I've got love for 139. Astra, shout out you. You know you're the homie. But when you've got servers with what? 4, 5, 140s versus a server with maybe, was it 1? Or maybe 0 140s and you're losing because you don't know what you're doing? Strategy and that sort of strategy in the Mightiest Empire comes into play. So, yeah. Merge 27 to 114, it becomes tier 1. Alright, cool. So maybe, hey man, if the developers, please, listen to us. We need your help. Now, let's go to what Miss Blade has sent us. My Wi-Fi is taking the absolute piss. We're just going to have to save these. Of course. So these images save... Hey man, you can't make this shit up. Cool. Alright, cool. Server... Is that the Sainsbury's?
Probably, yeah.
Alright. Ignore that, guys. Ignore that. So, server 4... That's a decent... I think server 4 got a chonky top 10. It's quite decent. I can't even lie. That is quite decent there. It's not... Hey, man, it's not a server 13, though. Where's server... Wait, Miss, you didn't send server 13, bro. It is Sainsbury's. You lot, you're going to have to give me 5 minutes. My Sainsbury's delivery has come, and I need to help the guy up the stairs. You know what I'm going to do? Let me put... I've got something for you lot that you can watch.
He's gonna be up.
Yeah, you lot watch that.
Hey, peaches. You're fine, Bean. Do you want to try the cone instead? Because that's the alternative.
Yeah, no, but it was only like 2 minutes long.
No, it's not. It's gonna have to hear me in the background.
Forever. God bless you. Thank you. You too. Enjoy. And we're back, and we're back, and we're back. Okay. Should go to Tesco's and alright, cool. Thank you, Mist. So, you lot should be able to see the power of server 13. The homies themselves. I don't know, because some people are saying, let me actually know. I want to see what the chat thinks. I want to see what chat thinks. Wait, is it still showing that video? No, it's not. I'm going to put a poll for server 13 versus server 4. Who do we have winning that? Me personally, I personally think this is one-sided. That's just me. There's just me. Like, I genuinely think it's going to be... Oh, rah. Server 4 is... decent amount of people. I want to see... How do I see the... I want to see the numbers. Alright, cool. Server 13 in the lead. Yeah. I think server 13 are winning that, like, quite smoothly. Like, they're top... They got a really, really strong top 10. And the thing is, I fought against server 13. These guys are disciplined. Like, you lot watch the stream, Sigarm 13 versus 42. Like, 13 ain't no joke. 13 is not a joke in the slightest. I think, what was it? They've got, K-pop is like 9 billion alliance power. Like, bro, yeah, man, these guys are going to put in work. They're going to put in a lot of work. I'm not saying that 4 is a pushover. Like, that's not me saying that, because we can see the alliance power is good. It's better than 42, but you didn't hear that from me. It's better than 42, but you did not hear that from me. Our merits are higher. Our merits are higher, definitely. But, yeah, no. 4 versus 13, it depends. If we're at the same time, obviously I won't be able to stream it. But if we're not at the same time, this is definitely one that I'd want to stream. Like, this looks like... I definitely want to stream server 13 versus 4 and 100% server 40 versus 73. I think those two matchups could be amazing. Right now, the chat is saying that it's 50-50. You have an alt account on E3. They beat 27 in the first G. It's Blaine server. I do not have an alt in E3. I think maybe this weekend that should be my job, just making sure I've got alts in every server. So that, or just like other servers that maybe are like just neglected, that haven't got as much light. What is server 3 like? Because we know Blaine's. It's definitely, we know he he will match it with the spending 100%. Maybe not CT's level, but he'll put in something. But yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what to expect from server 3. But yeah, server 13 versus 4. You guys think it's 50-50. Me personally, nah. I think it's definitely, like, I think 13 are going to cook them. That's just me personally. I think 13 are genuinely going to cook server 4. No disrespect to server 4 if anybody is there from here. Is in here, but yeah. Depend also, does anybody know how many 140s does server 4 have? I know 13 have quite a lot. Was it like 8 or something? Like maybe 8 140s. It was quite a lot. I remember, all I know is when we fought them in the Golden Expedition, there was quite a lot of strong ones. Let me show you a lot of video. Let me show you a lot of video, because I got a nice one. There's some 140s fighting. No. It was these lot. So that was their biggest player from server 13 versus Ray. 3 of Ray's marches. That's the biggest player in 42. And then I think our rank 10 player. And as you can see from the K-pop guy, he's putting in a shift. Like, he's putting in an absolute massive shift against them. Like, it was... Their top player was absolutely decimating. And it's interesting to see, because you can see he's running Sun Tzu. I don't think he ran Ramses. He ran Sun Tzu instead. And, yeah, absolutely destroying the 42 guys. Absolutely destroying them. Then I got another one. I had Montclair versus... I think that was Guido... and Bren, that is. Let's see how... I think Montclair does quite good here. Montclair's quite a strong 140. I think he's at 180 mil power, but I think, in comparison to like other 140s, Moncler is very, very strong. I think it's just his ring. His rings are closer to like level 30 than level 40. Oh, so he uses 3 swords to finish the fight. Hey man, it be like that. So yeah, just a little something that I've got recorded there. You'll probably see it in the next video as well. But yeah, overall, our top player and Shrimp quit though. Hey man, I don't believe. Even if they quit, I don't think that's the end of the world though. Because when we look at the screenshots that you sent, their top person's 147. Even if we take into account those 2 aren't there, I do think the second guy is gone because his name is GG Good Luck. That's how I read it. But even still, you've got Visas. You've got that second guy. I'm counting the Visas as number 1 now, and that second guy, then Canada. It depends how your top people can do against the top people of server 4. Do you lot have more 140s? I believe you do. Pretty sure you do. I'm not obviously off the top of my head. I don't know what server 4 is working with, so I can't say, oh yeah, they've got more 140s or not. I genuinely don't know. I just know when I look at these names from server 13, I just see a lot of trauma, a lot of PTSD from what you lot did to us. From what you lot did to us. And then we know with server 13, it's also quite a chunky midsection as well. So it'll come down to who's got the thicker midsection as well, not just the top end. And we'll go from there. But guys, I'm getting hot and sweaty now, and I've run out of things to show you. This weekend, we'll probably have another stream going. We're going to, hopefully, if it all aligns nicely for us, we can get multiple Mightiest Empires streamed. If not, you're just going to have to wait until the next video. And yeah, that's it pretty much. Obviously, you lot. I love talking with you guys. I think maybe next stream we should do like a voice chat and then we have multiple people talking at once. We can like maybe debate a few things, actually finalize a tier list for this game and get that put out or something. I don't know. We'll cook up something and we'll get that in the next stream or the stream after. No promises. But yeah, guys, appreciate you guys stopping by, chilling with your homie. I'll catch you in the next one.